Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 100 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we're talking about relationships, of course. All this month we're focusing on relationships. And today we're going to talk about two components of relationships that are really, really important. That is the concept of shared vision and of growth. Shared vision and growth. Forgot for a minute. Brain, wake up. So what are the reasons we would want to have common goal? Well, what are some of the benefits of having a shared vision in our relationship as well as having growth in our relationships? Number one, it helps us understand each other's goals and objectives and our dreams and desires and what it is we want to achieve in our life. When we share that with another human being, it reinforces it, as well as they can help us achieve those goals and dreams. It helps us to support one another's personal and individual and relationship growth, right? If we're talking about our significant other, one of the reasons I think that people grow apart and get divorced, me included, is because we didn't have aligned core values, number one, which is a topic of another day we've already discussed. And the other is shared vision. Where I wanted to go in my life and my relationship was not in 100% agreement and alignment with my partners. Therefore, we grew apart, just like happens in many relationships, and we're not together anymore. And then it allows us an opportunity to check in with one another regularly, whether it's a friendship, a business partnership, an intimate partnership, whatever relationship with your kids. How powerful is it if you're an ally and you understand what your kids are trying to create in their life, whether it's in their education or their young adulthood or their families or their lifetime goals, and if you're an ally to help and support them to achieve that vision in any ways that we can. I love helping to support my kids in their goals and objectives and vision and creating the lives that they want for themselves. And if I didn't know what their vision was for their life, then I couldn't support them in that. What are some examples of shared vision and growth in different types of relationship? I'm going to share 3, and then I'm going to give you an action item today, because we do an action item every day because we want to do one thing every day to become a better version of ourselves. So romantic relationships. A couple talks about where they see themselves in 5 years, and then they make plans to help create that life for themselves. So if they want to travel the world, if they want to get a home, buy a home, and start a family. Got to be in alignment on those things and share your vision of those things if you want to make them happen. I always knew going into my marriage I wanted to have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Worked out that way, thankfully for me, and otherwise probably would have had 3 kids. And I knew certain things that I wanted to have happen in my life, and I achieved those things, with or without my significant other. Friendship. 2 friends commit to improving their health together. They decide they're going to set a goal to improve their health together. A lot of middle-aged women do this a lot. Now I'm over that hill of middle age, I think. But they team up and they'll support one another in their health endeavors. Check in with each other, like say once a week, or maybe more frequently, depends on the nature of the relationship. If it's a super close friendship, they might work out together several days a week. They might compare notes about meal prepping on Sundays, whatever it is that works for them. But they have shared goals and vision in mind that they're working toward to support and help one another achieve that, which in turn deepens their friendship and their relationship. In a professional relationship, a leader and a team member can join forces, have a shared vision of how they're both going to contribute to the organization that they're a part of and how they can help one another to achieve their goals and objectives there within the organization. So those are just 3 quick examples. So what's our exercise today? Today we're going to choose one key relationship in our life. We're not going to have a shared vision and shared growth with every single person that we have a relationship with, right? We have different types of relationship, I call them levels of depth to our relationships. You're much more, I am anyway, much more committed to a handful of key friends and than I am my acquaintances, right? I'm definitely a lot more interested in the shared vision and growth of the people that I work with or the people that I interact with on a regular basis versus people that we interact with on social media, for example. So we're going to pick one relationship, one key relationship to us. And I think I'm going to pick my relationship with my daughter. I could do my son, but I'm going to do my daughter this time. And I'm going to reach out and start a conversation with her about how can I help her? What is her long-term vision for herself and her life and her family, and how can I help support her in that? Because been there, done that. I think I can help in certain ways. She might not think so, but we'll see by having a conversation about it. And then as a bonus, set a small shared goal together and help one another to achieve it. So maybe I know she wants to do something. She doesn't know what it is yet, but I can help her identify what that thing is and pick and choose something moving forward. And then I can support her by helping her out with her young daughters so that she has the time to pursue that goal, whatever it happens to be for her. So shared vision and growth. I love these topics because I find that relationships that don't grow together drift apart, and we end up not being in relationships with people. I also know, based on lots of years of experience, people come in and out of our life for a reason. There's always a reason they come in our life, even the negative ones, and for a season. They come in for a short period of time. A few people come in for our entire lifetime, but those are the very few special relationships that we need to nurture, have shared vision and growth with, and take care of one another, right? Treat people the way you want to be treated, and you will never be misled. Unless you're a jerk and you treat people like a jerk, well, then you're going to get that back. But that's a lesson that lots of people have to learn too. I could share a whole bunch of stories here. All right, that's our assignment for today. Pick a relationship, a key relationship, create a shared vision, and find out how you can grow together and achieve that vision. All right, have an awesome day. Any questions? Of course, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.